Thank you for always being there to my returning subscribers. This is your guys, Marga the Ribbon. To my new subscribers, you feel always feel welcome at home. And if you are new here, please consider doing subscription. Okay, guys, it happened and it has been happening at once. It happened to me. So I'm just talking about this the one of those people who inspired me to get into the YouTube thing. Yes, I'm sorry. I just took some cold water. Don't mind about, but forgive me for the noisy. Okay, I'm talking about of my friend, my inspire. I am Marwa. So I am Marwa and his girlfriend Rusio. They took a walk from their village the other day, arrived in the capital city of Kenya, Nairobi. If many of you have ever heard of Nairobi, and something strange happened. So while they were doing their walk to walk, they were doing, while he's doing his vlogging as usual, it happened that a gentleman on a motorcycle just came from nowhere. I think from, you know, they were they were heading on their direction. The gentleman came from the direction they were from, heading to the direction they were heading to, and he snatched away the bag, which pass, I think bag, or can we call it pass or bag, which Rocio was carrying. And this bus had valuable items like AirPods, GoPro, her phone, iPhone 11. Okay, it had some cash. Approximately, they estimated it's like maybe it was 7,000 to 8,000 Kenya shillings, and it had her bank cards. So the incident took place that even with them they were not aware. Sorry. Then while they were walking, Rocio was on the other side, this side of the road, on the right hand side of Ayamaro. And Ayamaro was walking on the left hand side of Rocio while Ayamaro was doing the recording. So I can remember on the comment section on Ayamarwa's post, some people ask, how sure was the cameraman? Was that he knew that someone will come and snatch away the bag while recording. I'm very sorry for those people who don't know. Marwa is a YouTuber from Kenya. He comes from Nyabohanse village in Migori County. Okay. And the vlogging, YouTubing, that's where his office is. So some people were trashing at him. He's a man. When the incident took place, it found when he was filming, he was holding the camera using his left hand side. Besides him, on the right hand side, Rocio was there, and then Rod. So while they were walking, he was holding the camera. He was holding the camera while they were walking. And it happens that the guy came from the direction they were from, snatched away the bag, tried to pull Rocio along while she was trying to restrict the guy from taking the bag. But I am Marwa also realized that as per what I saw, I've seen in the video, and as you are seeing in the video, check on the video, kindly check on the video. As you are seeing, it's like Ayamara was trying to prevent Rocio from maybe falling down, injuring herself, because it was like she was trying to also to apply force so that the bag cannot, but the guy was pulling it and he's on automatic on on a motorcycle. Sorry for that. But he tried and hold Rocio's hand. At least she cannot get injured in the process. The guy choke away. So imagine in a society whereby you were born in Kenya, brought up in Kenya, in your own country. This is a guy who have traveled around the globe for in more than 20 countries, and he has never experienced such kind of incidents. But now it is happening in his own country. One day I was with my friend just within Nairobi. Then he decided, he was chatting on his phone as usual next to the window. We were from job. Shout out to Wycliffe Obedo of Sesa Interiors Home Decor. And then while he was chatting with his girlfriend, with his wife, something just happened. The window was open. Da, da. And that's how phone disappeared. We were the same guy. We were in a vehicle with him one day, heading to the area, the estate where we live. But then we were staying at Satellite, Dagoretti Corner, within Kiambu County. When we were lighting, now he was putting the change balance given after paying transport money. He realized that he was not having his phone. So as we are taking back, this incident happened to Marwa. A renowned YouTuber from Kenya. Let's take you back. There is a media personality by the name Fred Arocho, who was at Kisumu. I don't know whether it is Mamboleo or where. They were doing a live recording celebration of the football match. Then, in the process, he realized that his phone has been snatched away. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya is my country. I love Nairobi. It's the capital city because I have a lot of friends who have been asking me about Masai Mara. They would like to visit Masai Mara. But for them to visit Masai Mara International Airport, they must just land in Nairobi first. But I'm not saying that Nairobi is the worst place. No. These things happen globally, everywhere. It happened to Marwa in Nairobi. The media personality, the other day it happened to him in Kisumu. Same to me back in 2021. I was with my friend, the man so-called Brandon Onyango. So we were preparing, doing activity that processing. We had some journey we wanted to travel. So it happened that my phone had some some problem. So on that day, I went to River Road within Nairobi. Safety. Those people who knows about River Road. So I was with the guy who was repairing my phone. Brandon was outside talking to his grandmother on phone. And then he came and called me. Yo, I found a guy who is selling Samsung S21. Kindly please come and check it. If it's good, you decide and purchase it instead of repairing this one. Then I was like, Brandon, are you new to Nairobi? Are you new in Nairobi? Have you not been hearing stories about Nairobi? Are you trying to welcome yourself in Nairobi? He told me, ouch. I told him, my friend, stop bothering things that will not help you. I know by the end I know the direction of such kind of things. Don't bother those guys. Leave them. They try to do their business. Those people, you cannot compete with them in the presence of policemen. Then he was like, okay. He went back. He was calling his grandmother. They were speaking, talking about the process. It's like a kind of communication. He later came back to me. So I don't know what happened to the guy who was repairing my phone. He told me, my brother, though it is a small issue, but this one will force you to get a new phone. You see? So in the process, something hit me up. Something hit me up. You know? Something hit me up. Imagine my head. The way I've cleaned it, there is no air. But I want to rush it. Am I brushing anything? No. Why can't you take the other phone? This guy has told you that it is a small issue, but it will take time. Then I decided that, okay, let me go for it. When I came back, I found the Brandon one is negotiating with the guy. The guy told Brandon that he needs 20,000 Kenya shillings. Samsung S21. In the year 2021. So I was like, okay. But I told the guy that with me, I don't have such kind of money. He insisted, he told me that, okay, give me 6,000. From 20,000 to 6,000. Then I was like, Then a guy who came from nowhere was wearing a dust coat, dark blue dust coat, and smiled. It's like he was trying to tell me that that's a good deal. I agreed. I told him, my friend, I only have 3,000. If you don't want, okay, let's cancel the business. He told me that, okay, bring that 3,000. So while I was removing 3,000 from my pocket, giving the guy in the process was removing the line. I was removing the money, but my eyes were glued on the phone. Then on this side, on my left hand side, somebody coughed, and this guy started smiling to me. Then I was like, he's the guy who told me that. It's like he was trying to show me that it's a lucrative deal. I just take the phone and forget about everything. He started smiling. So I lost concentration on the phone, then focused on the guy who was smiling with me. Immediately, I don't know what happened. I gave my 3,000 Kenya shillings. I was given Samsung S21. I went to the guy who was repairing my phone. I told him that since you have a long queue, kindly just give me my phone. I'll found a new phone. He told me, you found a new phone? Are you sure? I said yes. Are you sure? Is it a new phone? Are you sure? Have you placed your SIM card in that phone and then tested it if it is working? I laughed. He told me. I laughed. And then, you know what happened? Okay, I decided that, okay, let me place my SIM card. When I was opening the back cover so that I can put my SIM card, the back cover came out. It was only the rear part, I think the front, the screen, and the outer plastic cover of Samsung S11, darkened screen, and inside it, glued 40 Kenya shillings, 1 shillings, two coins glued together, attached to the screen using super glue. Remember that. And then they took the black cover, plastic cover, put it. My friend, my dear friends, I just felt that there was someone who was doing for me like this. I don't know where the urine came from. I don't know where the urine came from. I don't know where the sweat came from. It was cold on that day. I don't know where the sweat came from. Every joint in my body was very useless at that moment. I was not stable. I didn't want to see Brandon with my naked eyes. I told him, my brother, I insisted you're the one who brought the issue of these guys. I'm no longer having my 3,000. I'm no longer having the phone I saw. Then the guy who was to repair my phone asked me what has happened. I told him that I've been conned. He told me that, welcome to Nairobi. But I asked you, are you sure? I asked the guy, how much do you need to repair my phone? He told me like 700 Kenya shillings. So I did ask the guy, you told me that this thing is small, but it can't work. And it has costed me like losing 3,000 Kenya shillings. Now again, you're telling me that you can repair my phone at 700, but even as of now, I don't have that 700. You need 500, and I'm telling you that I don't have 500. Now again, you're telling me if it's possible, I give you 350 350 Kenya shillings. You'll repair my phone. I told Brandon, okay, if you have 400, give me. I give this guy, he repair my phone. I gave him 400, he repaired my phone perfectly. It worked. So when we were coming out of the shop, there is a lady who was looking at me sympathetically. She was sympathizing with me. So when we were leaving, the lady walked across me. I got annoyed. I caught her by the shoulder. Then something told me that don't react. She has not done anything for you. Then she walked directly across us, and then besides us, and then again across us. While she was walking in front of us, she was speaking to us. She started talking. How are you, brothers? Hope you are fine. That incident that has happened, it has been caused by the person who has repaired your phone. He's the one who has organized everything. So all this thing, when we went to the shop, this guy, workshop, we were trying to negotiate on how to make a phone. Little did I know that this guy was preparing for me the best trap ever to collect me wholly, plus my friend Brandon. Let's come back to the issue of I am Marwa. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, please consider doing subscription. If you are our returning subscriber, I say thank you for always being here. Kindly hit the bell button so that you'll always be getting an update of what is happening. Remember, this is a channel that will be bringing you entertainment across the globe. So let's get back to I am Marwa. I am Marwa's incident. The guy, as per my understandings, and I've seen it, as per my understanding, the guy who snatched the phone is not the guy who saw I am Marwa and the girlfriend at first sight when they were passing. This information, it means that there is a guy who spotted them, went ahead and made a move or a phone call or a conversation with someone, and then they decided that I've seen them, maybe they have seen me, I cannot go. So they are from this direction, heading to the direction, and as per the understanding of their body language, these people, they are new here. Little did they know that this guy is a vlogger and is a well-known, famous YouTuber. So, according to me, the guy who snatched away the valuable stuffs, snatched away the purse from Rocio, is not the guy who spotted them. If you are keen on the video, kindly check on the video. Look at the body language of the guy, of the gentleman. Look at the body language of Rocio. And look at the camera position of I am Marwa. You will realize that the guy, it's like you can't just come from nowhere. People are heading on this relation and then you decide that I want to snatch this bag. No. It's like someone saw them. They passed someone. When along the road there is someone who was somewhere, they passed him as per they were doing their vlogging. The guy saw them. He alerted his counterpart, told them that this guy is like this and this, like this, and he's holding phone. He's like he's new here. So when you take the phone, head this direction, he won't know who you are. Because if he could have been somewhere watching Aya Marwa and Rocio and he had seen them earlier before doing video recording, that guy couldn't accepted to have shown his face the way this gentleman turned. Because he was snatching, he was holding the motorcycle and dragging away the bag, which means that he hadn't seen them before, but he was given an information. There is a guy who is working with a girlfriend. It means that the girlfriend is from abroad, is a white woman, and the guy might be from the village. You know, Marwa is a YouTuber. He might have pronounced a village somewhere. We just came from the region. We have landed in Nairobi. You know, you see. So when this guy was snatching the bag, he was making sure that he checked very well that he has hold it. If he could have seen this guy is before and he made sure during the recording of these guys, I've seen him before, he couldn't have turned to check on them. He couldn't have turned to check on them. It means that he was given an information. He's a guy on dreads with a white woman. The white woman is holding her purse, walking this side of the road. So when you are here going, they are from the direction. When you are going, make sure you hold the bag and you pass away. We know where we will meet. That's how these people operate. They can a person can just put you directly, and no, it means that there is someone who had already seen them before and heard the kind of words they were uttering while continuing to do their vloggings. So then a conversation was made. If you go there, they are walking along the road. Do like this on the pass, it's like, because if Marwa could have recorded this guy earlier before while he was walking on the road, it couldn't have been easy for the same person to come along again. Because I'm sure while he was walking, he was recording along the road while showing how Nairobi is. The guy couldn't allow himself to come back to the scene again because already he has been recorded. Again, he come back and then it's like, this guy has spotted it somewhere. And is the guy, no. That guy might have been given information how things are going. So when he came, he forgot to focus on his road, on his ways. He did hold his motorcycle, turned to check if he has hold the pass, Rocio's pass, while pulling it, dragging it along with him while he's continuing, and then he sped off. A sign that he received an information from somewhere. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sending fear and I'm not making someone to be scared. There's something that has been happening in Nairobi. You might be walking along, making phone call to someone, along the road making phone call to someone. They'll just come with a motorcycle from nowhere, slap you while snatching the phone. And it is happening. So, to my inspirer, one of the greatest men who made me have a taste of getting into the YouTube thing. I'm very sorry, man. Such kind of incident shouldn't happen to you, especially when you are in your country, in a place whereby you should be secured and feel free. But as at now, it's like now you are in a foreign land. You are in your own country and you are not secured. I'm very sorry, brother. Take it easy. And to your girlfriend, Rocio, sometimes if a man tells you, like, let's do this way, instincts are things that should never be ignored in life. He had a reason to why he told you, kindly please leave your valuable things at home. Because as per my understanding, in Nairobi streets, if it is not phone that you are holding on the other side where someone cannot come with a motorcycle and snatch it, then you should use one phone while doing. So this other guy, the other person walk on the other side of the road for to be as a distraction, and the other person walk on the side part, maybe on the left hand side, to be the person holding the camera. It could have been better. And try only to walk with one identification card or paper, so that if any case you find a policeman, they meet you, or any authority, discipline authorities, they want to know why are you walking. At least it is very easy. You only produce it, but or and some few cash. If it happens, it is want to rain, and you can get a taxi, Uber, such kind of things. Bank cards in such kind of cases, no. To any person who will be walking into Nairobi, it's a good place. We only have few hands that are making Nairobi dirty. Kindly please, when you are in Nairobi doing your vlogging, doing your videos, taking your videos, don't show a suspicious face by trying to tell people that you are new. Hi guys, I've just landed in Nairobi. It's my first day to be here. No. Well and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon. We are just right here within the street of, and you are done. These people, they cooperate not in a group of 2+. They might snatch away the happiness you gave birth to in the morning, and you end your day with sadness because of things you are ignoring. Your identification paper or card. Try to listen to people. There is a day I boarded City Hopper from Kencom to Dagoretti Corner. A lady was sitting next to the window. She was told by another gentleman, my dear sister, remove your phone. Kindly keep off your phone from the window. Put it inside your purse. Relax. If we reach a place whereby the vehicle will be moving at a high speed, do whatever you want to do with your phone. But as that for now, kindly please. Instead, the lady did ignore the guy. Within a twinkle of an eye, we just heard, he has broke my nail. Oh gosh, my nail. And then she thought that the guy broke his nail and the phone has dropped. Not knowing, only the cover dropped. The phone had disappeared. When she bent to reach for her phone, she was only seeing the cover. While checking outside, opening the window very well, she saw the guy swinging the phone while running. So, a good lesson to everyone in Nairobi. I've been a victim. My friends have been victims. Kindly please. There are places that even policemen will not help you. They'll tell you that we are. But who we are looking for.